What comes to your mind when someone mentions California? The gold rush? Beaches? The food? Or perhaps cultures? California is easily one of the most diverse places in the United States right now. The booming population and the increasing immigrants led to the rise of different communities. Hence, California pluralism. Born and raised in a metropolitan city in China, I was familiar with the fast pace of a busy routine. In the busy streets of China, people would stop by temples to admire and pay respect to the cult of Buddhism. In comparison to US, China is not as diverse in terms of religions. Many people practice Buddhism, including my parents. My parents were traditional Chinese Buddhists who valued ancestor veneration and often prayed with incense. 9 years ago, my family decided to seek better educational opportunities for me and my sister, so we embarked on a journey into the lands of America. In my opinion, what makes America such a fascinating nation is because of its similarity to a melting pot, composing mixture of culture and religion from around the world. Especially in Los Angeles, the city where my family lived in for the next 9 years. You really get to experience the cultural congregation. When you walk down the block, you could see temples and churches situated right next to one another.
I am a Buddhist and I am also of Chinese and Cambodian descent. I was born and raised in Los Angeles, California, and I feel like that really exposed me to different cultures, traditions, and religions that I wouldn't have been exposed to anywhere else. This, I feel, also made me a more unique person. I was one of the few Asians that grew up around Hispanic and Caucasian people, and I feel like that made me different. I feel like I am more knowledgeable about other cultures and backgrounds.
Even though Los Angeles was known to be culturally diverse, my family and I lived in an environment that is heavily Asian concentrated in our early years. This allows my parents to continue to practice the Buddhist cult with people of similar skins. As for me, even though I was born into a large family line of Buddhists, I never tied myself with the Buddhist beliefs. Though the idea of Buddhism is considered an atheist belief, I was not influenced under the practices of my parents. I am an atheist who is attending Cal Poly and majoring in mechanical engineering. I always believed in evident scientific proofs that explain the phenomena in the world. To me, it wasn't about the miraculous explanation to existence. It was more about the whys and the hows of these existence. I was always surrounded by the influence of various religious cults, and I never ceased to appreciate them. I was always interested as to the values of these cults. In the end, I am happy that I was able to place in one of the most diverse places in its time, California.